Hello Internet. Today we are going to be doing a quick little first impressions video of the First MFG or First Manufacturing leather vest. Alright, so first thing I got out of the way, this is not a sponsored video. I paid full price for this thing. I can't remember what I paid, but it was around $200 Canadian. The products on this website, they look quite a bit more expensive, but then they're pretty much always running a 50% or 60% off promotion. So they intentionally price it high and then they run these promotions to try to get people to buy thinking it's limited time, but they're running all the time. Like, I think there's been 3 different promotions since I bought this one. This was the Memorial Day promotion. Right now they have like Best Friends Day promotion or something. Yeah, I don't know if you can see this, but it's the National Best Friend Day 60% off sale. So if you do want to buy one of these, don't go to the site and see that and think you got to act now. They're always running these sales. With all that out of the way, I did have a couple hiccups early on, nothing major. What happened was this vest was in stock when I ordered it, and then after about a week I had heard nothing from the company. Was kind of getting annoyed, sent an email to them only to have them tell me that it was out of stock. Now, it annoys me because when I bought this one specifically. They have a ton of options, but I bought this one specifically because it was in stock. So I sent them an email voicing my frustrations, and then I started looking this company up online, and there are a lot of negative reviews about this company, not about the product, but about the customer service specifically. And there are a lot of people out there that are having issues, kind of like what I was having, where you pay and then they don't send the product for a long time. So I was suddenly kind of worried, thinking, oh no, I paid this money, now I'm not going to get this thing for months. I was hoping to have this for summer, so I have, you know, a little bit of protection on the bike, but it's a little bit cooler than my riding jacket. I do like to wear a little bit of gear, so I'll probably put a back protector in this. But it would be nice to have, you know, arms free while riding on the bike. So now I was thinking I was not going to get this vest at all. I was looking at ways of getting my money back and getting refunds. And then luckily I got an email from these guys saying, hey, yeah, we're sorry. It was out of stock. We just got our shipment. We're going to send yours out today. So I think I may have been lucky there just from reading some of the reviews, but this showed up 2 days later. So here it is. The vest I didn't think I was going to get. And yeah, I'm holding it right here. Kind of one weird thing about these, I'm just noticed because I see the tag here. I normally wear an XL in most clothing. And some jackets I'll wear a 2XL, just if I'm gonna like layer underneath or something. When I measured my chest for this particular vest, my chest measurement, I have a pretty big around upper body. My chest measurement was 50 inches, which is their double XL. And I did want to be able to layer underneath this thing and have some like room. So I actually had to go up to the triple XL. I was a little worried that that this was going to be massive on me, and I've tried it on already. It's not. So just keep that in mind. It's worth doing the chest measurement and seeing what vest you might want, and then sizing up accordingly, because yeah, you might want to throw on a hoodie or something under this. All right, and I don't think I've shown you this before, but where we are right now, this is actually my leather shop. It's full of tools to make leather things. Something I don't make is clothes, vests, that kind of stuff. So I brought this down here, turned the light on, figured this is a good spot to take a look at the leather and give it a review. I mean, obviously I can't speak to its longevity or anything, but this is really just a first impressions. So I'm gonna stand up and show you guys here. There is the vest. Pretty nice looking. It feels like good leather. I can see the grain in the leather. This is, at this price point, this is gonna be cow leather. You might get some of these in bison leather. It is really soft, so it's probably gonna be a chrome tan leather, which I won't go into huge here, but chrome tan is going to be a better leather for this type of thing. It'll have weather resistance, and it'll just probably last longer than your veg tan leather would. Veg tan's also going to be super stiff, and it's just not the ideal material to make a vest out of. Opening it up here, I can see this is made of multiple layers of leather, and they've rolled the edge nicely here and stitched it up. At some of the points, there are double stitch lines where it's going to test it structurally. You'll stitch double lines. I would like to see, oh no, they did a good job of stitching this up. It looks pretty good. Inside, they have this liner here. It's not all leather inside. One cool thing that they did is they have included these zippers, which make it so that you can actually sew your patches on to the leather without it coming through the inside. What this does for me is it actually lets me see the inside of the leather as well. So I can see on the backside, this does appear to be a full grain leather, which is good. I do have a piece of really high quality full grain chrome tan leather here, and it actually looks really similar and feels pretty similar. Obviously, this has less grain on the surface and stuff, but that's just a characteristic of this leather. I did notice on the tag here that this is a company out of New York. However, if you look over to the tag a little bit lower inside here, it does say made in Pakistan, which that's not necessarily an indicator of quality or anything like that. I just want you to know that this is not an American-made product. It's an American company. They're getting the manufacturing of these things done in Pakistan, and then they're shipping them over. Looking at the snaps here, the snaps are really solid. There's a bunch of them all over. There's snap closures on the outside of the zippers. There's snaps on all of the pockets, and it looks like they've been set really good. I actually use the same type of snaps, so I do know how to look for a properly set snap, and all of these look like they were put on properly. They look like they look really good. And there are a variety of pockets throughout this thing. There's actually two for you Americans who are able to do so. There's two conceal carry pockets on this. I'm going to use one of them for my phone because it's just perfectly placed there. But yeah, for you guys that carry, you will be able to conceal carry on this thing. I'm in Canada. I can't conceal carry, so I don't know if this is going to feel good carrying it in your vest or what you guys do, but it is an option. All right, let's actually put this thing on and see how it looks. And I'm gonna have to move my mic here. Yeah, so feels really good. The big high quality zipper right here, do it up. And then you can see outside of the zipper is this conceal carry pocket. Again, where I'll put my phone. It has two snaps. And then there are snaps all the way up, secure in that zipper. You got a couple pockets here. Obviously your chest pockets. Yeah, honestly, it's a really nice vest. Like I said, the leather's quality, and that is something that I can speak to. The construction appears to be good quality. Obviously, time will tell when it comes to that, but from what I can tell, it looks really good. And again, just keep in mind that this is a non-sponsored review. I know I said it before, but I paid full price for this thing. They had no idea I was going to take it and review it. I got it, and I just figured I would share my experience. There are so many sponsored reviews out there, not to knock on sponsored reviews, but at least an unsponsored review gives you a fully unbiased opinion. And I feel like this is a good product. You should know about some of the issues some people are having with customer service there. I thought I was going to have the same issue, but then they came through. So maybe the tides are turning there, but overall, really nice vest. I'm excited to ride with it. It's comfortable. And yeah, I guess I better go out for a ride. Thanks, guys.